Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Today we would like to present our mini project based learning TRPL 101B1 with the title Sistem Informasi Warga or Citizen Informasi System. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Arif Haryanto. As the leader of the project, I am responsible as the UI UX designer. My contribution is design user interface and overall layout of the system. Here are my teammates. First is Naila Fairuz as the business analyst. Her contribution is analyzing the document on the application creating process. Next is Virgi Wardanas as the front-end developer. His contribution is developing responsive interface on the website application design. Next is Aliana Maharani is the front-end developer. Her contribution is developing interface on the website application design. Next is Noval Rafi as the back-end developer. His contribution is creating database on the website application. Lastly is Mirza Nabil as the back-end developer. His contribution is creating the schema relasi. We're gonna start from general description. Will be present by Mirza Nabil.
SIWA, Sistem Informasi Warga. This web we developed for help RT RW in recording and management citizen data digitally. This web has a feature can create, read, update, delete citizen and family data, can quick search based on nick, name or RT, can review administrative history, can recapitulate data citizen, and can print reports in PDF format.
Next, I will explain about functional requirement of our web application, where I will explain functional requirement 1 to 10, and my teammate Nila Fairuz will explain functional requirement 11 to 20. For the first functional requirement, or F001, the system allows citizens and RT/RW secretaries to log in and log out from their account. Second, the system allows citizens to submit reference letter request to RT/RW. Third, the system allows citizens and RT/RW secretaries to view history of administrative submission. Fourth, the system allows citizens and RT/RW secretaries to view their personal data, which include name, RT, age, gender, and address. For the fifth functional requirement, or F005, the system allows RT/RW secretaries to search citizen data based on name, NIK, and RT. For the next functional requirement, or F006, 7, 8, and 9, the system allows RT/RW secretaries to add, view, update, and delete citizen data. Next, F010, the system allows RT/RW to recapitulate citizen data based on age, RT number, and gender. And next will be explained by Naila Fairuz.
So I'm going to continue explaining our functional requirements. So here is the F011. The system allows citizens to download submitted RT/RW reference letters. F012. The system allows RT/RW secretary to download citizen recapitulation in PDF format. F013. The system allows RT/RW secretary to approve administrative document that submitted by citizen. And for the F014, 15, 16, and 17, the system allows RT/RW to add, delete, update, and view citizen accounts. For the F018 and 19, the system allows RT/RW secretaries to update and view family data. And the last one is F020, the system allows RT/RW secretaries to change citizen status. Next will be present by Virgi.
Okay, so this is our non-functional requirement. For the first one, from the safety and privacy, is ensure all data must be encrypted and accessible only by the authorized personnel. And then for the security, access requires username and password. And for the accessibility, demands the interface must be simple and clear use for all users. And for the capacity, guarantees the system can scale up as the number of users increase. And for our system is especially use Indonesian language. Next. Okay. Now we look up for the use case diagram. For our use case diagram, there are two actors. For the first one is citizen and the second one is RT/RW secretary. We look first for the citizen that have role is submission and viewing. The citizen can log in and log out. Also, they can view their personal profile, and then they can submit the letter. Also, they can track the letter with view submission history, and they can download it upon approval. For the second one is the secretary. In our application, the secretary manages many important tasks, and we divide it into 3 points. For the first one is manage data. Our secretary can create, read, update, and delete citizen data. And then they also can manage family data and change citizen data status. For the second one is account management. The secretary also can create, read, update, and delete all of the citizen account. And for the last, the secretary can be the approval and reporting. In our system, secretary can approve the letter, and then they can use the fast search citizen data, and then they can view all of the submission history to track all of the record. And then if they want to see some citizen data, they can use or see citizen data recapitulation, and then they can download it. Also, the secretary use login and logout to give them all of accessibility to be the operator or admin in our application.
This is the ERD. The ERD illustration how data is structured and related in our database is the concept of the 6 entities and the 5 relationships. The first entity is the RT/RW secretary, which the attributes need secretary as the primary key, name, number telephone, and address. The second entity is the RT/RW cover letter, which has the attribute is letter ID as primary key, purpose of application, NIC secretary as foreign key. The third entity is the administration history, which the attributes approval date, status application date, complication date, name, rejection date, letter ID as the foreign key. The fourth entity is the family, which has the attribute family card number as primary key, address, head of the family. The fifth entity is the citizen, which has the attribute NIC as the primary key, number KK as foreign key, name, age, number RT, number RW, address, gender, place of the birth, data of the birth, religion. Lastly, there is the account entity, which has the attribute username, password, and number NIC as the foreign key. These entities are the interconnect to represent citizen data management and administrative process within the RT/RW system.
Okay, now I will be showing our demo application of our website. First is our landing page, which has all the information about our website, and there's also the login button. Here is the login page, which we can use to log in into the website by inputting the username and password. Here is the citizen data page, which includes all the citizen data, and there's also the button to add new citizen. This is the add new citizen page, which has a form that we can fill out, and then after we are done, we can press the submit button. Next is update data. This is the update data page, which we can use to change the information of the citizen, and after that, we can click the submit button again. And lastly is the delete button, which we can use to delete citizen data by choosing the reason for the deletion and then clicking the yes button.
That's all for our presentation. Thanks for your attention. Good morning. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.